Hi everyone. Some people have asked how I paint my rails, so I'm just going to give you a bit of a show on how I do it. Before I paint the rails, I use a little bit of dishwashing soap. In this case it's Sunlight, but it doesn't matter really what it is. And I use a Q-tip and put it on the top of the rails before I spray it. Seems to work quite well, and it's very easy to take off. Hopefully you can see this, but all I do is put a little bit of stuff on the end of a Q-tip and I just run it on top of the rails like so. And that provides sort of a, almost like a solvent sort of a thing that works quite well. And then I just spray on top of that. This is what I use for my spraying the rails. It's Krylon Ultra Flat camouflage paint. It's almost like roof brown. I then take, in this case it's an old Pico eraser, rail cleaner, and I just rub it on top and it just comes right off. Hopefully you can see that. But it makes short work of it, and it's very, very easy to clean. I should add that I also use a respirator because it's enamel paint. And being that this room is inside, and that even though I have ventilation, that sort of thing, it is still wise to have a breathing apparatus of some sort to keep the particulates out of your lungs, I guess. So this is a little stretch I just did, and as you can see, the tops of the rails are quite clean and very easy to take off. Anything to take it off probably work, but I just use a rail cleaner, in my case a Pico, but there are many other brands out there as well. You'll also note that I've put some plastic on the walls. That's just mainly because I'm not a super duper painter, so I tend to spray all over the place, and as you can see, it's protected the blue from my untrustworthy hands as I spray along. And I just cover everything over. It's very easy, it's just a plastic drop sheet that I got at the store, Home Depot in my case, and it just protects things a little better, that's all. I've now done about 2/3 of the layout since doing the view block and that sort of thing, so things are moving along slow but sure, and as soon as I get all the rails painted, then I'll start working on the view block here. I went out and took a picture of the mountain in behind us here. It's called Mount Brenton, and I stitched the photos together and figured that maybe that might suit the purposes of this view block. I'm not absolutely sure yet, but it's a thought as I move along. I won't, of course, there's greenhouses in the foreground there, but that won't be in the picture. I'll make it probably twice as big as the actual photograph, and I'm not sure if I'll use what the heck do they call that stuff, styrofoam or that to make the scenery, or if I'll use webbing or whatever. I haven't got that far yet, but it's coming along. I've also added a little bit more ballasting on the main line, and I have a long way to go on that. I just more or less do it as one of my fellow model railroaders and dear friend says, one rock at a time. So until next time, thanks for watching, and hope this helped some folks along.